Hello and welcome to Obedient Family TV, the program now Hope Alive. Yes, Hope Day. Today we don't come again to reach out to Obedience worldwide, wherever on a day, on a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Plenty talk day to day because of the insecurity way they across Nigeria. We dey hear explosion they happen for Ibadan. We dey hear about fire outbreak for Gwarimpa area of Abuja. We dey hear of kidnappings, extortions, and finally interview of a terrorist, a kidnapper by a journalist inside the forest, the place where DSS, all the security operatives that could not reach them, but a live interview from a journalist is important. Many of these things coming your way as Peter Obi, His Excellency, is speaking about all these incessant, raging insecurity problems across Nigeria and trying to proffer a solution to the government on how to tackle these issues. But most importantly, as opposition, trying to do the needful. We bring what he has to say today. And not be only me go talk all these big things when we say I get Angel for studio. I get Esther plus our own piece there studio.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Welcome. Tell your neighbor, say hope day, but not in our politicians or in our leaders, but in God. Abuja youths don't unite for a massive protest against kidnapping. Welcome on board. Let's discuss.
Yes, so fellow obedient, welcome to another episode of Hope Alive. We don't carry plenty talk. Come today. Welcome and join us.
Hello everyone. We welcome you again in today's episode. I hope you guys will listen and contribute your own quota as we delve into today's political issues. Join us and be blessed.
Yes, wherever you are joining us, please do not hesitate to tap on the notification button, like and share so that other people will know that Obedient Family TV is live. We are the official opposition, so we come out live and we speak it direct as it were. We'll go direct to what His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, what he spoke about the insecurity and all the things happening around the north, especially as we have heard that several people who were kidnapped are now begging the public for a 50 million naira ransom money. Now, what is the government doing about this? Let's listen to our own, His Excellency, Peter Obi, what he talks about this. So let me take it from his tweet X, starting with. He says, as terror attacks, banditry, kidnappings, and violence continue to rage through the country, it is more concerning now with the surge of violence spreading through the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The recent killings of 2 abducted young girls in Abuja makes it more depressing and urgent. It is now time we, the leaders, to take all forms of serious measures to tackle the situation. It is unfortunate that President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015 campaigned and won the election on 3 items: security, economy, and the corruption. Now, after his 8 years in office, the situation has worsened in all 3 areas. The present administration, on assuming office, promised to deal decisively with the same situation: security, economy, and corruption. But today, however, the situation is getting even worse than ever. At the annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association held in Lagos in August 2022, the then Vice President candidate Kashim Shettima categorically stated that if APC is elected, he as Vice President will be in charge of security, while the President as an expert in the economy will handle the economy. However, Nigerians therefore now implore them to fulfill their campaign promises. Even if they do not achieve 100% results, we want to see 100% effort. It is now time to stop all forms of foreign trips from people in government until we deal with the ugly situation facing us at home. No foreign investor or partner will like to invest in Nigeria with the situation we now find ourselves in. We must make sincere efforts to end the spread of violence and insecurity in our nation in order to make any meaningful progress. Signed, P.O. So, coming back to Studio Angel, we can see that even the people that were abducted from the Kaduna-Abuja road incident are begging the public for 50 million ransom. You know, the non-committants of the federal tiers of the government, that is the executive, the legislature, they are non-committants to the plight of the families of the victims of this abducted Kaduna-Abuja travelers are resorted to ransom fees from well-meaning Nigerians. So then they now to they beg Nigerians to they do contributions for them. When government they there make government for handle the situation. Now everybody they go pay ransom. Can you imagine such a thing, Angel?
The thing where they even pay me pass be say the president no even feel any concern. The vice president, that one don't jump herself, go outside country, they enjoy himself. And if these two people cannot even feel the suffering and pains of the common masses, what do they do as leaders? That is the most painful part of it. And the worst part of it is that our police doesn't even do anything. They will tell you they're on top of the situation. Oh, they're on top of the situation. At the end of the day, months, they will not do anything. They won't even give reports.
Okay.
And even if they give reports, they will tell you, oh, ransom was not paid. It was through our effort.
Ransom, Angel, ransom has been paid a long time ago. We remember the time of Okonjo-Iweala. She was very, very categorically open for the fact that they kidnapped either her mom at that time, yes. And she was pressed to pay a ransom for her mom as a serving minister. Nothing was done. Now, we have gotten to the era now that police, everybody is just donating money for ransom. As a matter of fact, even them governments, when they kidnap any of their people, they won't let anybody know because they are going to use money, public money, to pay ransom. And I kind of thought maybe that this terrorist may be sponsored because it seems like a business to them. It's
already a business. Okay, because I think is it IBB that said it, former president of Nigeria said, if terrorists exist more than 24 hours or 72 hours, the government are aware of it. And this one has lasted for years, even decades.
Okay, you know, you mentioned earlier that this between Shetima, who is enjoying himself outside the country, and his Oga, that is Tinubu, this is their major job. Wike has been louding his mouth and shuttling between Rivers State matter and all that. And so many people are dying.
And he's the governor of Abuja. He's supposed to be. Yeah. And yet he's not doing anything. He doesn't even feel concern. Okay, as we go on this, I want our viewers to make your own comment, understand that this situation is escalating, is going out of hand. We are going to come to the fact where Remi Tinubu is also advocating for prayers all over the country. We are going to get to that. But meanwhile, before now, I want you people to see where interview is coming not just from us, coming from BBC and all other media platforms. It has gone trending viral. So a journalist can go into the bush and interview terrorist kidnappers who admit to have kidnapped people for ransom, and the journalist will finish the interview and leave. DSS operators and all concerned security apparatus across the country cannot reach these people. How is it even doable? Let me ask this vital question that I want you to go to the comment section. How can people who are kidnappers call you on the phone and ask you to pay for a ransom and they cannot track you? But guess what? Earlier today in the program, you can check the post we did earlier this morning. Somebody was on a radio TV station having a conversation, a live TV show, and the police tracked him to that very place
obstructed the TV show, not even waiting until the program is over. It was televised. You can check it down on our post this morning. But they couldn't trace terrorists that even journalists have access to. Let's take a lesson from this interview. We learn a lot.
This is one of the bandits who led the attack on the girls. It took me 5 months to contact him and another 4 to persuade him to meet. I eventually met Abu Sani deep in the forest. Kana cikin waɗanda suka ɗauka yara a jan gebe 'yan mata?
Kwarai, muna ciki.
Yara nawa kuka ɗauka, mata nawa kuka ɗauka?
280.
Shin za ka iya gaya mana dalilin da ya sa kuka ɗauka 'yan matan nan?
Muka zo mu kuma da kaka ta yi ruwa suka yi sauki, aka fara turo muna jami'ai inda muke, sai muka ce to bari mu goda ma gwamnati. In ta shiga wannan lamarin matsala ake samu, shi yasa muka zo jan gebe muka ɗauko 'yan makaranta tunda sun hana mu wuce mu zo gida, dole mu ɓata mata rai. Muka zo muka ɗauko 'yan makarantar jan gebe.
To kai kana gani ɗaukan yara da ba su san hawa ba su san sauka ba daidai ne?
To mu a bisa tsarinmu na ta'addanci shine hukuncin da ya dace da gwamnati. Sai cancanta mu yi ma gwamnati ta gane kuskurenta. Don da bata tare mu ba da ba mu ɗauko su ba.
Irin mutum zai shiga ɗaki da yara 'yan mata suke kwance ya ɗauko su da daddare saboda matsala da yake da wani.
To bari yi maka wani misali wanda kila shi za ka yi fahimta ne. Kasan an ce idan kai laifi ɗaya za a yi maka wani ɗigo ga zuciya. Idan ka ƙara wani za a yi maka ɗigo. Da haka a ɗige ma zuciya ta zamba irin. To wanda ke irin waɗannan harukokin baya jin ya damu da duk irin abubuwan da ke faruwa saboda bushewar zuciya. Amma mu dai illa abin da zan ce muna ba su haƙuri. Amma mu ba mu ji wata damuwa da irin haka ne sam. Saboda mu iya abin da muke gani mu yi ma gwamnati mun ɓata mata rai shine kawai. Kaga su kuma jami'ai can an ce gwamnati ita ma in ana rikici ana turo mata da kuɗi. Kaga ta wancan bangaren su ma suna samu. Mu mata nan kaji za a zubar da jini za ka yi da sai amma kuma ai ta yi haka nan.
To kaman yaya bayan an yi maganganu nawa aka biya ko me aka yi aka ba da yara?
Da mun ce za a ba mu miliyan 300. Daga baya aka haɗa mu da wasu aka yi ta maganganu shine dai suka ba da miliyan 60 aka sake su. Haka suka bayar. Miliyan 60 suka bayar aka sake su.
Miliyan 60? Kaga miliyan 60 ɗin?
Da ido na mu muka karɓo su.
To me kuka yi da wannan kuɗin?
Mun ƙaro bindigogi ne da su. Mun sai wasu bindigogi ba don da tun ɗazun ne da na aika an ɗauko ma bindigar da na so da su. In gwada maka ma bindigar da na so da irin kuɗi.
Clearly, it is very, very obvious. The man in the bush, the interviewer was very, very clear. Though done in Hausa language in Nigeria, but translation is also there. They use the ransom paid to them to buy rifles. Angel, very quickly.
The thing is so heartbreaking, so disheartening, because how can a journalist have the courage, no fear, enter bush, go do interview? No be say e just and our DSS army cannot do it. They will claim, oh, they don't know where they are. Who is deceiving who?
Now, say, Angel, the issue of insecurity, terrorism, and banditry is because, in fact, it's on a very high side this period. I don't know why, but the thing we say, the foundation we say, our government is not doing anything about it. They have failed. Even just like we heard the terrorists saying that the government has failed. Because if they are doing something, all these things is not supposed to, would not be in place.
Exactly.
because the security agencies, they are not doing anything about it. They're not in fact, it's not even in their scheme of work anymore.
A journalist go get mind, like waka enter forest, like a journalist go get mind, no be even say na bush or person backyard, enter thick forest that wild animals inhabit such places. You get liver, like who dash that kind person liver? Journalists get mind, enter forest, interview terrorists, but DSS cannot do that. They cannot even fish them out. But to me, I feel like terrorism in Africa, in Nigeria particularly, is state-sponsored. That is what I think. And all hands should be on deck. This is what we keep talking every day. We keep talking, we keep lamenting, but yet nothing is done.
As if public life does not matter at all.
Exactly.
People will be killed, they will be butchered, and nobody. And they say the primary work of the government is security. Exactly. And we hear Tinubu's wife, Remi Tinubu, who has been a senator of the Federal Republic, who and a mother for that matter, saying that his prayers. I wonder, every 10 or 2 square meters of Nigeria, you get a church. Every 10 square meters of Nigeria, you get a church. And at the end of the day, hunger is in the land. However, all those prayers, when we say they pray every day. Whether then they pray and make people, they no kidnap people. I know. But maybe we listen to waiting our own Aisha. She don't speak her own mind for inside this talk where they. Make we hear how she take talk am. Credit to Aisha.
Hello, everyone. So, Remi Tinubu says that fervent prayers will bring back the abducted girls, the ones that were abducted in Abuja. That's so insensitive. That's so callous. That's so heartless. How do you say that to people? How do you say that to parents who have watched their children being killed by terrorists because they didn't pay ransom? And you come to tell the nation that fervent prayers is what will bring them back. If it was Remi Tinubu's daughters that were taken away, his prayers all she would be doing. Wouldn't they have set the machinery of the state to do everything possible to ensure that they are rescued back alive? So what is telling us about prayers? She's telling us about fervent prayers. Why did they rig election? Why didn't they sit at home and pray? Why did they run for office? Why did they do it? They just sat at home and prayed to just enter Villa. You had to run for office. You had to rig to get in there. And now you are telling citizens that they should pray. Prayers. In the meantime, Tinubu has not yet spoken about them. But he has carried his 2 left legs and he has gone to Imo State to go and do what is most important to him. Shetima has traveled out of the country to do his own thing. Everybody, they don't, lives of citizens don't matter. Nothing. And then you still see some people who are attacking you because you are holding the government accountable. I saw one in one of the comment sections in a video that I did. Oh, I shall go and sit down. This. And I just looked at him. I laughed and I shook my head. He doesn't realize we are all victims waiting to happen. Nigeria. It has the capacity of dealing with every one of us. Whether we think we are immune or we think we are not immune. Whether you defend nonsense people who are in office or not, whatever you do, it doesn't care whether you defend or you don't defend or whatever. When Nigeria wants to happen to somebody, it's like magic. Then you see the person say, I never thought Nigeria will happen to me. Because selfishly, you thought when it was happening to other people that you were a prayer warrior that knew how to pray, that had the patent to prayer. And God answer your own prayer. These other people that they kidnap their own children, that they are killing their own children, that they don't know how to pray. That's what I'm telling people, that it's fervent prayers will bring back the abducted girls. Really. And I repeat, really.
As we hear from Comrade Aisha, Remi Tinubu is now a prayer warrior, and other people they join them for night vigil services and all of that for the security of the nation that happens to be a primary job of the government. Anyway, make we come out from this very side because get plenty things and other things we say we won't talk. Angel, I hear say plenty explosion don't happen today. Myself as we talk for yesterday it start from Ibadan. Then talk say fire just na miners according to wetin we hear. You know say when they come out, they go talk say na 7 people die. And when you hear say 7 people die, you multiply them by 3, go give you 21. You understand?
Or more than 21.
So all these things when they talk now when somebody will be say won't talk true because one governor don't go do his own assessment then come out then police don't come talk say no casualties. You hear that kind of story. But anyway, Sha, what do you think about all those things when we say they happen there?
The main issue be say they are not even taking the life of the masses as if they are human beings like them. They see them as animals, or even animals are more better than them, because you can't tell me that a whole governor will be in a state and he won't take. What is the main work of a governor? Is it enough to protect the citizens? It's to protect the citizens and the masses. But this one, they will just do it. If a US citizen, one person just die, you will see how the president will be so ashamed of himself, not to talk of 70-something.
This kind, if they talk, Angel, if this kind of thing happen, that Obodo Ibo where they talk, person go resign from office. I'm telling you,
but this one, they will just come and do press conference. We just lost them. Oh, may their soul rest in peace. Oh, God
see,
take
Angel,
care.
another thing where you go observe is say, if they come out, they go talk say na illegal miners. Meanwhile, na then they send people who go do it, they go mine things illegally. Like this oil bunkering when they talk. You think say na poor people, na then they talk about the bunkering. Now people will be say rich people don't talk that thing say. Now people will be say then they work with government. I feel steal oil. You know if you steal them. So if you they talk say then get mineral resources where then they mine for Ibadan. And the governor talk say he no say that kind mineral resources there where then they make money from. Now
be say they don't they call us mumutete now.
Yes.
Because they are aware. If you are not aware of the miners, why not arrest them? Why not probe them?
Well, Nigerian government has turned us to the more you look, the less you see.
Exactly.
Now, how can, to even start with, there is something that is not mixing up very well with the story. How can you very dangerous explosives at home? So they should come out and tell us what really happened, because the governor cannot tell us that it's just a minor something, it's just explosive. There is something really more to the story. Now, for the aspect of the police saying there are no casualties, how can there be an explosive like that and there will be no casualties? They said they reported about 7 something, and now the police are telling us there are no casualties. Anyway, we have a very long way to go in this country.
Okay, what I would say there, like seeing the video alone, like it was a slap on humanity, because seeing that video, it was so pathetic. I'll be like, these are people, like lives, human beings, just died like that. Like what happened? What led to the explosion? How did it happen? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves. How did it happen? When? Where?
And again,
how?
And again, it is very important for us to know that the primary responsibility of government is to protect lives. We just need to understand that. And while we are talking, let's even take a listen to Governor Makinde of Oyese, who actually spoke about it. Let's hear from him and see what he has to say.
Your Excellency, sir, it is quite unfortunate. In all of this, what do you have to say, Your Excellency, sir?
Well, I mean, this preliminary period, we've seen the devastation here, and from what we've gathered so far, the likelihood is that you have illegal miners toying with explosives around this place. We've always said to people that when you see something, say something, and then the authorities should be able to do something. This is quite unfortunate. At this stage is just to rescue anyone that is still under the rubble here, and also the people that have been taken to the hospital to give them care, and also some of the people who have their houses destroyed, provide temporary accommodation for them at hotels within the city. And then in the morning, we definitely will continue the investigation.
Okay. What are your words to the affected families?
Well, the affected families, I'll say the government is here. We will support them in the recovery effort. But most importantly, at this stage, whatever information we can get, we need it, and then we'll react appropriately to this incident. It's just it's devastating. It's something that it's difficult to wrap one's head around this.
We can go on and on and on and be talking about how these things happen, explosions happening in Oyo State, Ibadan precisely, and what is happening in Gwarempa area, the Kubwa, and the like. So the insecurity of the security of life is no longer the primary focus of this government, you understand? And all these things when we say they happen, then just know they show much concern. See, not be say Governor Makinde no they much this thing, but the one way they take talk, I mean, like say they even pain and
no concern am because none of the family member is affected. They are just feeling reluctant. Oh, I don't care attitude.
Why is it that this government don't seem to look at the plight of the masses as the poor people are, according to the way that PO talked about that 3 billion naira scandal. By the way, PO tweeted about it or spoke about the 3 billion naira scandal, and he said it is the poor people register. That is how you call it. Can we even have a look at that what PO spoke about the poor people's register? He said it's poor people register. People who are already poor, you are now using 3 billion naira to go and check their this thing. Let's take this thing on this. He said, it is very surprising to hear that the sum of 3 billion was approved for verification of National Register of the Poor. So this can only happen in Nigeria. I have maintained that we must decisively deal with the issue of cost of governance in Nigeria, now as a matter of urgency. Sadly, this very huge amount approved just for verification of National Register of the Poor is more than 3 times the amount of 9 billion which was budgeted for the National Library. Make I even stop and there. Make una go PO's X account, that is formerly Twitter. Make una see all waiting in talk for inside that very place. But the important thing be say this 3 billion naira where Tinubu approve, give Bajambi Amila, make he go give Beta Edu where they don't spend. He said this very money now to check poor people register, not be the rich man register. Poor people when no get money, when no fit eat. Now they use 3 billion go deal with. But anyway, we'll just carry small food store put for that very side because our time don't they give us signal, and the signal where they give us now make we for carry our kaya come out for studio. But angels at the past mile go give you. I hear say Abuja youth. They don't begin to organize for massive protests. Kaduna people don't talk this thing before. They don't talk say then go begin arm themselves to defend themselves because these people go kidnap them, request for their distance, and then go they talk to them for telephone. MTN no fit track people again when they do this call. Why they no fit track them again? I been na Airtel no fit track them. I been na
even the government, papa, where they block people line, wetin they do?
Exactly.
The government wey be say they block people line, say you no register. Does it mean that they don't know that those people are you? They bush, they make call. They know. You see this APC government, they are full of deceit. Very deceit and cunning. Deceitful and cunning. And it's no longer funny because people's life, masses' life, are in danger and they don't care. And people will be saying them there for not angel. Then they ask say, waiting people be they talk and waiting people be they do now. Not be them talk say, then don't deceive them say, then go vote. But we know say nobody vote for Tinubu. Yes, for Tinubu. We know say na rig. But at the same time, most of them they talk say Baba, say this one, say na APC. Now they don't see say they don't carry the thing. Even all their senators. So we say they reach finish. Now then they sponsor these people. They can't kill the poor. It's so very, very annoying. You understand? But my question to APC government, APC senators be say, if una kill all the northern masses finish, who go vote for una next time? Exactly. But if una kill them finish. Not be only for North. For East, still they happen. The unknown government still they happen. Those so that they try for your own. Yes, so though they tackle that one. But okay, at least no unknown government go have this guts do interview. But you know, say northern people, get the kind way where they act. That is a challenge to the federal government. And they don't care. They felt they own Nigeria. That is the painful part of it. And they claim they own Nigeria. And which is very bad. Because by the time where they go know say their leaders, they deceive them, it don't too late. Angel, our time don't go. Make you for round my up. My people, make we sit up. Our lives are in danger. Make everybody defend himself. Now be the cocoa. Just be careful. Even if you are going out, just be careful. Because if FCT is no longer safe, the capital territory no longer they safe. Where can't they save, my people? Just ask yourself that question. Tinubu is gallivanting. In deputy, they gallivant. Senators, they gyrate, they go. And masses are suffering. My people, we dey God hand. Yes, let God protect us. And we, our masses, will try as possible to protect ourselves too. Yes, we need to protect ourselves. My people, like, share, subscribe. Tell all the obedient waiting they happen. Say, fire the mountain. Now be the issue. We appreciate you. We thank you. We love you, but God loves you more. Bye for now.